I'm dyeing my hair today. I love my blonde hair. We're in July now. I went platinum blonde in January. So it's been about 7 months. And I've loved it so far. You know, I always say I'm blonde in my soul. You know, my heart is blonde. However, the thing with this type of blonde, it's if it's not styled, you know, if it is styled, you're Jane Mansfield, you're Marilyn, you're a Hollywood starlet, you're rock and roll, you're Cherie Curry, I don't care that my roots are dark and my hair is crazy and messy. On the other hand, when it's not styled, I'm Vince Neil, I'm Hulk Hogan, and so on and so forth. And for me, it's difficult in summer because, you know, I'm swimming in natural bodies of water. And I'm just more relaxed when it comes to styling of my hair. So I need a shade that is going to look a little more natural. I like to think of my skin tone as a neutral cool. I look better in cool tones. My roots, I have no idea what level my root is. I want to say like a 6 or maybe even a 5. So I'm just gonna go for something like this. This is my inspo photograph. I think this tone will really suit my skin. I'm just imagining it with a nice cool toned pink blush. Also, I'm traveling to rural Europe for a month in a couple weeks, and I just need something that I could let dry naturally. I'm probably not going to bring any hairstyling tools. My main concern is that I want my roots to stay a little bit darker than my hair, because I feel like growing out your hair with darker roots is much more appealing than having lighter roots. So these are the items that I purchased to achieve this hair color. Wella 7A, it's a medium smoky ash blonde. 9G soft pure gold blonde. 6N dark blonde. 8NG light beige blonde. I'm using with 10 volume. I bought the 9G because I was at first thinking that I needed to do like a fill on my hair, just a little bit of gold first as like a first step after researching. And then I'm now thinking, since I'm not going to be taking my hair down that many levels, like to a 5 or a 4, I think I'm just going to skip the 9G and mix a little 8NG into my formula with the 7A. My ultimate goal is to grow my natural out. And I like this level of roots on this level of blonde, but anything past it, you know, this is cool and a little grungy, but when it gets to like here or even here, it's just, it starts to do some weird things with lines and how it cuts your face up. So I'm just getting ahead of myself a little bit and gonna bring myself as close as I can to my natural and a cool dark blonde light brunette color. So my whole formula will be the 6N, the 8NG, and the 7A, but most of the 7A. So I've changed out of my brand new sweatshirt and I'm going to mix the color. So a little backstory on my bleach. I bleached my hair myself at home on January 2nd, I believe, and I bleached it twice. Did 2 bleaches and then a high lift blonde color. I wanted more of like a goldeny yellowish beige blonde, and it was exactly that. And then I let that grow out, and then I got my hair done and they deemed it as a color correction. And then she went through and did a full highlight, which I don't know if I agreed with that choice that she made. I just wasn't completely happy with how that turned out. And so then that's when I found my darling Norma, who was just so amazing. She fixed that color correction that was done, and she brought me to like the most beautiful beige. I mean, you know, clearly she did such an amazing job. So I'm gonna do all of the 7A. Now I'm just gonna be adding like a drop of the 6N. And then a little bit of the 8NG, just a little bit of the warmth. Okay. Separating the hair now. So this is why it should be illegal to do your hair at home. Okay. This happens every time for me. So, you know, if you're contemplating doing your hair yourself inside of your bathroom, just let this be a reminder that this is most likely what's going to happen to you. So I have everything on. I ran out of the first formula after the top section. I had a tiny bit left. Added more of the 6N to the bottom section, mostly because I had just run out. I also did a little in my eyebrows. I'm about to rinse out in like 10 minutes. I can already see a difference in how my skin tone is presenting and the color of my lips. So I'm excited to see how it washes out. Pray for me that it's not green. First thoughts are uncertainty. So here it is in natural light. I'm out of the bathroom now. I think it's so beautiful. It came out pretty even and together. I'm gonna put a little makeup on and change my shirt and then see how it looks. Here's with makeup. I really love it. I think it looks a little more distinguished. My humble personal opinion is that everybody looks better with their natural hair color. You were given that hair color for a reason. And yes, it's fun to play around and change it up, but truly everybody looks better with their natural color or close to their natural color. Also, my roots stayed a darker tone than the rest of the hair, which was my initial goal. Alrighty.